The crypto market has been dipping, and I want to talk about what I've been seeing in the market so that you can ground yourself, you can feel good, and you can also make sure that you have crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's. First off, hey, I'm Whitney Magic. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my home. If you've enjoyed this stuff, please remember to like that button and hit subscribe. First off, what I've been seeing in the market at this time is it almost feels like we're exactly on time. We're exactly where we need to be. Like, I know the market is responding and freaking out in different ways. And if you've been on Twitter or you've been on YouTube, there may be all these dramatic, bold claims around like the world is melting and prices dropping and da. But quite honestly, like, this is what we've signed up for. This is natural, and it's part of the natural curve of crypto. So why is this so normal? At this particular time, we are a few weeks after the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is an event that people know and they expect once every 4 years. And also there's this phenomenon in the crypto world that people know. It is called like buy the rumor, sell the news. So what that really means is when something actually happens, a physical event, typically instead of price going up, people sell off. They start to take profits because there was already a lot of hype for things. And so that's simply where we are at right now. And the best way I like to visualize this for myself and for you too is to think about this all as waves. There are moments where the wave rises up, and then there are moments where waves crash and they come down and they naturally reset because that's the nature of the market we are in. So just remember, this is all part of the drill. It is all normal. It is on time. And with that, I want to take you a little bit deeper. Next, the volatility of crypto is a different monster, but it can also be a monster in a beautiful way. So I want to unpack what is going on right now. If you are new to crypto, this volatility may feel a little overwhelming, but I want to remind you and like give you a little landscape of what's really going on. So naturally, in the crypto market, we experience a lot of highs and lows because crypto is collectively an emerging market. It's younger. It has people who are speculating, who are playing a lot, and some people who may not have as strong of a conviction. And therefore, some people play. Some may even gamble, or they may be trading. And if they bring that type of energy, what we experience in the crypto market is just a lot of choppiness, a lot of highs and lows at times. And so in the market right now in particular, we've been experiencing some choppiness because collectively in the Bitcoin world, there was the Bitcoin ETF that came out this January. The Bitcoin ETF is a tool that allows institutional investors and bigger traditional investors to be able to get exposure into the crypto market. It's great because there's more capital coming into the crypto market. We like this, but what those big whales are bringing, what those big investors are bringing, is they're bringing an energy of like trying to do this the way that they traditionally do on Wall Street. So these people are also trading Bitcoin, which is like when they're dealing with a big amount of capital. This is why we're seeing a choppiness coming down, is because the capital flows out of the market as they're like, oh no, we have to prepare for choppy weather, like bad storms, and they are selling stuff. But like, if anyone who's been in crypto knows this stuff, like, why would you ever sell when things are down? Like, the price is going to go right back up in like a month or two, like traditionally. So like, why freak out? But if if it's a traditional market, traditional buyers, they may freak out just because of the nature of what they are used to and how they're handling this. So I bring this up because if you're seeing this choppiness, I like to bring it back to like the energy and the momentum that is actually going on in the space. What is going on is you are having these bigger players who are selling out. You are also having people who are younger investors who may not have a strong conviction or belief. They are also selling too because they may be freaking out. They may be like, oh my God, like this is a big dip, like what's going on? They just don't have the emotional intelligence yet. That's all normal. And then you may also have other people who've been buying on leverage. That's buying on a form of debt, and they may be getting knocked out of positions. So that's the main reason that we have a lot of volatility in the market, just naturally because people are trading this way. But all this to be said, I want to remind you, during these times, I invite you to zoom out. Zoom out and remember where we are at in the cycle. There was actually a really beautiful tweet that Coinbase posted out the other day where they like put us on a dot and they showed us exactly where we are in the cycle in comparison to past every 4 years, the crypto market cycle. So when you can zoom out and remind yourself where we are, you have to remind yourself that like drawdowns are normal. 20% down in Bitcoin is normal, which then also equates down to like 40 or 60% down in the altcoins. It's normal. It's just part of cleaning out the market. I like to say sometimes the market is overbought, it's oversaturated, it has frothy energy. You have to clear out that energy to make space for more growth to happen. So remember, this is what we've signed up for. And another thing that we've signed up for is, okay, like when we have down periods in the market, the blessing in disguise for this is like, we know what we've signed up for. If we can handle the down moments and we won't sell, then what we can do is we can be rewarded with brighter days that will come, brighter days that will go past the points that we bought at and go far beyond those points as well, because we are in an emerging market. Yes, there's volatility, but you're rewarded if you can have a strong mindset around why you've come into this stuff, that you're buying something as part of the future and that it will have demand when time comes. So all this to be said, you have to ask yourself, I can't create this for you. You have to ask yourself, why are you investing what you're investing in? Is it part of the future? What's your conviction? What's your plan to it? And maybe if you have cash on the sideline, like, do you want to put more into these things? Or do you want to be doing research for other coins that will be coming out and maybe rising up in the near future to come? So right now in the market, what I've been doing and what I've been recommending for other students in my world to be doing as well is to be having, like, I like to picture it as like you're in a boat and you're like at sea and there's a lot of choppy waves. Right now, we are at the point where we want to look out and we want to take a landscape and an inventory of what's going on. Where are we at? Okay, if price is down, how much further are we going to go down? Who knows? Does it make sense to sell now? Is price going to go up in the future? Are we fine with that? Are we okay with holding the journey? Okay, cool. If that's the case, move on. Next off, you get to ask yourself, what are the other ships out at sea that are going to be moving faster in the future? So I like to see this as like, what other networks, what other coins, what other trends are going to be hot coming up? In this last market cycle, we saw that Solana meme coins did really, really well. We saw different layer 2s that did really well. Well, you have to ask yourself, like, what else is coming out and is on the horizon ahead? And am I happy with where my investments are now? Or do I want to start to diversify myself into other things that may look a little bit more shiny? These are questions that you get to ask yourself. So I just bring this in because I want to remind you, you're exactly where you need to be. If you have been in crypto, amazing. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? I want you even just take a breath, because I know this process can be a little stressful at times. But remember, you're doing fine. You're exactly where you need to be. And then ask yourself, what else do you need right now? Do you just need to like sit on your hands and like not sell your coins? Sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need someone just to ask ourselves and remind ourselves to do that. Might need that. Or do you want to go do more research to be like, oh, what else is going on in the crypto world? Personally, I'm a big researcher. I love that stuff. I also love just training and seeing more patterns. That can be an invitation for you as well. But just remember where we're at. Remember that we've signed up for the volatility. We're exactly where we need to be. You are early in the cycle. And if you are not already in crypto, now is an excellent time for you to be educating yourself and getting yourself deeper involved in the landscape. So I'm Whitney Magic. I just had the best time with you guys here today. And I just like to bring these little moments of humanness to crypto where you guys get to remind yourself of the journey that you are on to create more freedom, more financial freedom, more exponential wealth, more ease. So if you haven't already, please remember to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you want any other courses, community, anything else down below, I got you on my website. But I look forward to catching you on the next one.